Welcome to Extreme Value Outdoors, guys. This is our first update for the trail cam we put out. 462 pictures total. I'm probably gonna put like 5 to 10 in the video. I'm just gonna talk about each picture as we go through. So stay tuned. We are going to be back with you shortly.
I'm gonna get the smaller one.
Get the rock feed. Over here, checking the camera. My field staffer Dean. So pictures on the way. Now the first picture is of a very large black bear boar. It's about my guess he's at least 300 to 450 pounds, maybe. He came in with another bear that there's going to be a picture of later in the video. The other one's about maybe 100 to 150 to 200 pounds. It's a very big bear, and you won't see me shoot him in the archery season because you can't. In New Jersey, you can't hunt bear with the bow. So if my dad carries the camera during the gun season, you might be able to see him take that bear. It's a very big bear, and the property owner that we hunt the property of wants the bear off his property. So I'm going to show you the picture right now. The next picture I'm going to show you is of two very big does. They got to be around 110 to 120, 125 pounds. They're coming in from the right side of the camera up the hill, because in the one of the pictures you'll see they're going off into the back of the property from where I am. So they cut behind me, behind my tree stand to get to the hayfield behind me. Those does have the one has two fawns, and that one's gonna be another picture I'm gonna show you. And well, here's the picture right now. The next picture I'm going to show you may just look like a deer feeding at night, but that also tells you where they're going to be the morning of. I concentrate on most of the night pictures to see where they will be in the morning. If I get one, say at 4 o'clock in the morning, he'll most likely be back there or going back that night right to that spot and going down the hill into the swamp. There, it might just, as I said, it might just look like a deer in there at night. But they go up that hill, they go to that spot, and either they're going to walk straight past the pine tree in the corner or back to where they were in the swamp. So here's the picture. And camera, by the way, is a Wild Game Innovations Micro IR Blackout. Now what you can't see in this picture, in the next picture, is there's another deer hanging off to the left. You can just barely see him because he was moving, and the camera, when it took the picture, blurred out. The only deer you can really see is the doe sitting right in front of the camera on the feed pile and the mineral lick. But if you concentrate, you might see the glowing eyes sitting right behind right in the far right side of the camera. And another thing is that my stand is off to the left. Gary's stand's down to the right on the other side of the swamp, and he catches the deer coming out of the swamp that way. I catch him coming out up the hill. And my dad used to sit in that swamp. He used to have a tree stand in the swamp down below, in between me and where Gary's stand is, and he shot a deer out of that stand every year, the 4 years he used it. So here's the picture, and try to find that. It's one of the fawns. Try to find that fawn on the far right side. the next picture I'm going to show you is of a smaller bear. It's actually kind of funny because this bear, he thinks he's king of the hill, decides to lie down in our feed pile, in a mineral station there. Just lays there, and lays there. We must have had 20 pictures from the 10 days that we had the camera out before we checked it. That this bear was laying in that feed pile, and one of the pictures he actually got of me was stretching right in front of the camera. Well, here's the picture, and I'll get back to you after that. The next picture is of a doe with her 2 fawns. They bed down in the bottom, down in the swamp, and I got about 10-20 pictures of them from almost every day. So that's probably 2 you're going to be seeing on camera in the stand this season. And that's one of the that big doe is one of the does on my hit list when it comes to doe management. And there was another doe that had no fawns, so it's either they're laying somewhere, or she didn't have fawns this year, which means she's a very old doe. So she's on my doe management list also. Next picture is just of the smaller bear that I caught, that we catch moving through the area every so often. He's about 150 pounds at best. I actually remember him because he came through last year and ran up the hill. I don't have footage of it, but if I can get footage of him this year, I'll try if he comes by my tree. And we'll see if I can get footage of him this year. So here's the picture. The next and last picture I'm going to show you today is of a little raccoon that happened to trip the trigger on the camera as he was going up to the climbing up the big pine tree. And he's a little nice big fat raccoon. I don't trap, no, not yet. He just happened to be walking by and get a picture taken of him. And so here's the picture for now. Well, I have more pictures for the next update coming soon, in the next week or two. If you want to see more of the trail cam pictures, check out our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/extremevalley outdoors. We'll see you next time.